It's Dr. Z, PhD. Man, Facebook and Instagram went down. Meta went down. Small businesses, how are you communicating with your audiences right now? That's losing two core demographics, man. There's definitely one set that's using Facebook, another set that's using Instagram. If you couldn't get your messages out there, even if it was just for a short set of hours, it still makes you think, what are you going to do if Meta goes down? Too many people have this idea that Meta's too big to fail. They need to stop making Meta try to happen, man. Meta's not going to happen. It's kind of like trying to make Fetch happen. If you look at it, it's still Facebook and Instagram. I still call it by those names. It's hard to call it Meta. But if that went down, let's just say extended for a couple of days. Let's say it went down for, let's say, a week. What if it went down for a month? What would you be doing with your small business? How would you reach those core demographics? How would you reach that audience? Are you building up your YouTube right now? Are you building up your TikTok audience? I mean, those are going to be a little bit different demographics. Are we going to see people start to lose interest in Facebook, maybe lose interest in Instagram? Are these outages just enough to make us question, hey, do I need that social media anymore? Are we going to see people jump? Are we going to see people maybe go to Truth Social? I know a lot of people aren't on that. Maybe they go back to the X. It's so funny. Once again, I'm calling it the X. Do you remember when that was a drug name back in the 90s? I still haven't got used to that with Twitter, calling it the X. Are people going to go back to using that? We see a lot of big businesses, a lot of networks and things that are using their small businesses that are using Instagram and Facebook. Are we going to see a shift in how people are using their social media? Are you starting to think about this a little bit? Are you starting to look, what would happen if Meta went down permanently? What if it went down for 6 months? What would you be doing with your business? And you got to look at that as a reality. That is something that absolutely could happen. Are we going to see something else upstart? Will we see another form of social media maybe come and take over? You might think that's nuts, but man, I still remember Tom. Remember Tom? He was your friend on MySpace, man. He was forever until Facebook took over. So it could be that maybe we're going to see something new come into the lines of social media that'll maybe bridge that gap if Facebook was to go down. Or maybe this is just enough that people are going to lose interest in Facebook, lose interest in Instagram. It's a very trying time, man, and it makes you think a lot because AT&T went down a few weeks ago. People have been experiencing different outage with Charter, with Spectrum going out with their Wi-Fi. A lot of things are going on right now. I'm not going to get into the speculation of that, but as far as for small business, what are you going to do, man? Can you go backwards? What if you had to sell face-to-face? Can you still do that? Do you have the interpersonal skills that you could still sell face-to-face? Could you do that if your business depended on it? Are you so much of a .com? Are you so much online now that you can't operate face-to-face? What if you don't have a brick and mortar business? What if you're not relying on foot traffic and everything you do is online? What is your plan if social media was to disappear, or at least Facebook and Instagram, if they were to disappear? Do you have a plan? Man, I can't wait to hear your comments. These are some of the conversations I'm going to start having right here on Business Doctors. So keep coming on, man. I'll come up with some of the new information that's coming out. We're going to talk about, we're going to chat, and I can't wait to hear your comments.